So, what's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about my goals for this channel, and specifically, I'm just gonna go over everything for the most part that I want to do on this channel, the type of content I'm going to be uploading, so you guys get an idea of what to expect, sort of. Though, I mean, this channel for me is like it's going to be centered around lifting and self improvement, probably. And then I'm going to do like some off-topic content sometimes and things that might not make so much sense, but it's mostly going to be centered around those topics. So, lifting and self-improvement. With lifting, I'm going to go over things like informational lifting content. So I want to educate people to be better at lifting. I want to tell about my own methods of lifting, and I really want to go over a lot of different topics that come in mind with lifting. I also want to do self-improvement content, which is going to be content where I go over like topics on society. I want to talk about men and women improving their health, financial, spiritual self, just improving yourself in every way. That's what self-improvement is about. I also want to critique other people who do self-improvement. Um, I might critique lifters as well, lifting content, the people who make lifting content and influencers and so on. Basically, I just want to bring sort of a new dent in these two spaces specifically, and I kind of want to maybe try to do something new that I don't see that many people doing. Some people kind of do what I do, but I don't see that many people doing this kind of a channel. So I thought it would be interesting of an experiment to do, and I really want to hit home on a bunch of different topics that are on my mind, like whether it's lifting or self improvement. I think both of those spaces need a little bit of spice, let's just say. I want to avoid. I want to avoid providing false information and bad information that is going to hurt people or does not be very good for most people. Like there's a lot of channels out there when it comes to lifting and even self-improvement that give out bad advice, and the way their channels work is not really very good in my opinion. I think some people go too radical on their opinions and they spread it like it's the gospel, you know. And I don't really agree with that. And I want to try and keep it as neutral as possible. Of course, I'm gonna have my own opinions and takes, but I usually specify if it's my opinion to an extent. And of course, I have my own views, which are definitely gonna come into the videos. I can't really help that, you know. Like I might think something about relationships that somebody else doesn't agree with, you know, because everybody has a different view. But of course, I try to keep my view as neutral as I can, and I try to take it look on my view from a negative and a positive light, so I can have a little bit of balance there. So it's not like I'm just like radically explaining something and it's like it doesn't make sense. So that's my goal, is to try and provide content that is neutral to an extent, but still very thought provoking, and so that people can get something out of it. I also want to make motivational videos that I've made, like one Noble Natty video. I want to make more motivational content, so like lifting motivational videos, maybe with other naturals in them. Maybe do my own motivational videos where it's just me lifting, for sure. And then a bunch of other informational content on top of that. And I definitely have some videos lined up already for informational content, so like stretching and injuries and whatnot. I definitely want to do that. I also want to promote being natural and spread the natural message, because I think there's a lot of fake natties in the industry, and I just want to make my positive impact on this industry, in fitness specifically. And I want to promote being a natural on every platform that I'm on. And I want to keep my authenticity and my genuine message. And I don't want to be a sellout, because that's the opposite of what I want to be. of course, in the future, I'm not gonna lie that I might take a sponsor or, you know, whatever opportunity comes up, but I'm still gonna have my authenticity and I won't accept just about anything. You know, I want to keep that like realness in me and I don't want to lose it at any point. It doesn't matter how much fame or following I would have. Like, let's say I have 1 million followers, I don't care. I'll still try to be the same me that I am right now, that wants to spread this good message, because I see a lot of people who have been corrupted by power and fame and money and so on. It's just, you know, it's sad to see, but it is what it is. Um, but I want to try to change and make an impact on this community as a whole, if I can, in my own way. Of course, I'm not as experienced as some people in this lifting community or even self improvement space are. You know, I might not have the most life experience, but you know, I'm kind of learning as I go, and I think this is a good experience for me to, for you guys to kind of, maybe you will relate to me, since if you're as young as me, you know, um, then you maybe will relate to this, um, and get something out of it, you know, in a way where we're kind of like learning as we go, and I can share my experiences and information and my opinions and takes. Um, Again, I want to talk about my methods for training and everything else I do when it comes to training. I want to provide like different programs, maybe for, of course, free. Most of my programs I would like to provide for free. Maybe I'll have some like custom made programs as a more of a expensive offer. Like I could have custom made programs for like novices or intermediates. I can't provide programming for advanced people because I'm not advanced, so it wouldn't make sense. So I can only really teach intermediates and novice people with my experience level. Um, and perhaps in the future I could do advanced as well once I learn more stuff, but I don't really feel comfortable enough to that point yet. And then of course my plan is to potentially, once I grow big enough, I might start selling some kind of products or try to set up some kind of product selling, but that would be defined in the future of like what kind of viewers do I have, what do I think. If I have a really good idea for like a certain product, I might make it and then, or might ask if you guys would be interested in something like this and go by that. That's one thing that I have been thinking about. But really, I want to provide most of my things for free. And then, if I feel like there's something that I could provide of value that is for monetary gain, then I think that should be um, sold just for money, if I think that makes sense. So maybe like some uh, specific programs or something for like novice and intermediate. Maybe like a template or like some kind of bare bones program for intermediates and novices, um, that you can customize yourself or something like that. But I also want to provide programs for free and things like that. But we'll have to see how I go about it in the future. But you know, we're not at that point yet, at least. But that's for the future. I think once I grow a bit more and so on. And when it comes to off-topic content, sometimes I might make a video about books. I might make videos about whatever that comes into my mind. But I'm mostly gonna keep it in the lifting and self-improvement related content. So basically society and all those different things, and lifting informational topics, lifting vlogs. So I wanna make higher quality vlogs, you know, that are more maybe entertainment type vlogs. So like full day of eating and, you know, just my life. And then I also want to make like maybe just like walkthrough vlogs of my workouts. Then I want to make all kinds of different um, informational videos, but maybe while I'm like with some lifting footage and so on. But anyways, I think that about covers everything that I have in mind for this channel. I can't really think of anything else that would come to mind. I think that's a good kind of a welcome video for this channel, to kind of tell my goals with this channel and what it's about. The name of the channel might change. Right now it's Alexi. It might change. I might add my last name at some point. I don't know. But something like that. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy my content and got something out of my videos or future videos. And see you in the next one. And if there's a will, there's a way, which is the message I try to provide. I'll probably have to make an explanation video on that one as well at some point. Thank you for watching.